Interesting. Okay. Time to get things started. Whoops. So unusual. It tastes like 7 videos. Never seen the price is right. Okay, let's see if I can get this stuff to work in time. Okay, I can't hear anything yet. Fiddling with my headphones. It's been a while since I've used these things, so I just kind of disconnect sometimes. But hopefully here soon we will have it.
Anyways, hey, what's poppin', everybody?
Yeah, what's going on? How's everyone doing on this fine weekend?
A very fine tar-filled weekend for me.
Well, that's good to hear.
Yeah, quite literally, I spent a good portion of my afternoon just tarring my driveway because we need tar.
Tarring! Oh, I got you said tarring for some reason.
I'll figure this out.
So how was tarring then?
I assume everybody on the stream can hear.
Messy.
The lads.
The lads.
Push
Yes.
that announcement. I'm remembering to do it this time.
Oh,
for
good
those
work.
of you-
We don't have to remind you.
Yeah, nice. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering on the stream, tar is a very sticky substance that will only ever come off with alcohol, because alcohol gets rid of gasoline products. So, the more you know.
Dissolves them pretty good.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah, I had to learn to do that when I had to get it out of my wheel well.
Ugh, that's not fun.
I mean, it's not like straight tar.
Yeah, no,
I was
know
down
you can
at
hear
a
'em.
Firebird
My
Raceway.
headphones just aren't connected. So
Uh-oh.
that would be
Ooh.
interesting.
Ooh, you are the
All
Firebird?
the audio is working properly except for this.
Yeah, no, I was at it's a local drag strip, Firebird Raceway, that I took my car down to.
I thought you were talking about a different Firebird.
Are there more than one?
There's a couple. There's like another one down in the Midwest here. It's a pretty big race course, but eh.
No, this one's just a small drag strip.
Yeah, there's a couple of race areas around here that like I
I'm not getting
know
anything.
about.
Are you still not able to hear us, Omega? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
I think he's broken.
Uh-oh.
I'm gonna try with those later.
Is it new headphones? Is that what the problem is?
Oh boy.
Could it be?
This feels weird.
There it
I feel
goes.
disconnected.
All right, there it
There
is.
it is.
Now I can
Are you
hear.
back?
I'm back.
Can you hear?
I
Are you
can
back?
hear. I
Can you
can
hear
hear.
us?
Yay!
We have audio now.
Now I gotta fix the green screen filter because I'm coming in a bit too green.
Oh, I thought you were just, practicing for October when you just phase out of reality or wear the green suit.
Oh, I gotta do that. I gotta get the green suit. The green suit and like a little skull mask thing.
Yeah. That would be really funny is if you get like one of those fake skeletons and then put that on top of the green suit so it looks like you're just a skeleton. Exactly.
Just hang like a little skeleton, like a teeny tiny one from here, and then paint my face.
Yeah, do that.
Shiver in the light. It is zombie speech.
Okay, where was I?
I'm not sure. You were fixing your headphones in your audio
Yes.
routing.
Where was I here?
Oh, we were starting on the underside with the magnet pads, or the mitt
Right.
system, as I call it.
The what?
Mitt system.
Mitts as in like oven mitts?
MITS, Magnetic Induction Track System.
That's a good initialism.
But MIT,
no way, that's an
is
acronym.
Correct
Sorry,
because
yeah.
it holds the car onto the track like it is a mitten. So you know, you're not wrong.
Good way to think of it is like distance's gravity wheels.
That's what the new diagram that I uploaded was. It was trying to. I uploaded it as a way to help try and describe what I was failing to describe last stream and how the different. It's just a bunch of multi-layered, I guess, discs. In effect, if we're gonna be building it in as a model, just multi-layered discs.
Okay.
The disc is strong with this car.
The
All right.
disc.
So something like this, but like.
Yeah, that's basically how they are.
Like that?
With the red or the actual magnetic pad of it inside a casing, more or less. With a lip or a mag sleeve or a mount that goes that acts as a lip that connects it to the base of the car.
Interesting.
I have honestly no idea how to describe this.
It is a very hard concept to describe.
There is a pancake with a slightly thinner pancake on top of it, but that second pancake is hollow.
Oh, that actually is a really good way to do it.
That's kind of what I'm going for.
Who knew the best way to explain things would be pancakes?
Well,
I
I
knew.
tried cakes and that didn't work last time, so...
Why
Half
not
the time,
cakes?
it's like it's not the fault of whoever's doing the describing. I'm just like, I will randomly zone out.
No, it's fine. I mean, I do that too. I don't have a better way to describe it, so I thought drawing it might help, but I don't think it really is helping much.
Opus is the master of losing focus.
Honestly,
sure about
yeah.
I
Honestly,
haven't lost my crown to that yet.
Okay, fair enough.
Do you also have a crown for that, Omega?
I may as well. I'm very good at like somebody says something random and then I'm like, oh, I have something to add, and then it just goes further and further off topic.
Yeah, that happens to me too.
Man, fucking General Kenobi's talking mad shit. He's gonna have to mail me a gritty so I can beat the shit out of it, man.
What is a gritty? What is a gritty? I hear it all the time. I have no idea what it is. I feel like I'm going insane.
Don't worry about it.
It's a meme thing.
I know it's a meme. I'm not in on the meme, so I'm going insane. Maybe that is the meme. I don't know.
Okay. Let me just. Hold on. Let me just real quick.
Eats cake.
Delicious. Is it a lie though?
Well, it's not the truth. Let's just put it that way.
I see. So it's like one of those Impossible Burgers then, or Impossible Whoppers.
Kind of, yeah.
It's not the truth, despite what it claims.
Oh yeah. I saw those. I didn't know what they were for a while. I just thought it would be like now available Impossible meat, like meat or Impossible burgers, and I was just like imagining myself going in and then asking for a burger and them saying like, we really literally can't make you one. It's impossible. And me just being like, oh, I should have figured.
That's funny. That would have been great if they just made that a joke.
That would have been funny. Yeah, that would have been pretty good.
Absolutely. But no, Impossible Burger is just, oh, it's plant-based meat, but it's not meat, so it's impossible.
Yeah.
But it tastes like meat, so it is possible. I'm just gonna refer to it from the paradoxical burger from now on.
Yeah. No, I've had those before. They're not awful. I mean, I wouldn't know how much it tastes like real meat since I don't eat real meat, but they're like decent.
I might have to try one at some point. Then again, I just don't like
Mouse?
Burger King.
Mouse, it's actually kind of hard for me to explain this, so I'm sorry.
Explain what?
the gritty. I'm sorry, it's just...
Launch into a lecture,
really
DK.
hard.
Tell us what the
What?
gritty is. Tell us what the gritty is, DK.
Yes, tell us.
Explain the gritty so we
Okay,
can hit the
okay.
gritty.
Explain it to me
Okay.
like I'm a 72-year-old man.
The problem isn't that there's enough that I could go on a rant about it, it's that there's not enough information for me to actually go off of.
Just tell
what
us,
you're saying
man.
is it doesn't exist.
Stop stalling.
Yes.
Tell us.
Yes, that's basically what it is. It just doesn't exist. There's not enough information here.
So you're telling me the gritty is the same thing as birds, because birds don't exist. We all know that's a government ploy.
Oh yeah, obviously. So is this is this right? Is this like the correct? Well, if you wait for the stream to catch up, is this like?
That's cool, but it's generally invert. It's not the discs don't recess. They just kind of staircase.
Like inwards or outwards?
Okay, so from the base. Okay, do you have the diagram?
Let me.
God
grab that.
damn it, Kenobi.
It's in the group chat.
Is it in the group chat though, Mouse?
Prismatic future group chat. You responded
Yes.
to it.
Oh, that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's the schematic. It's got the diagram
Oh.
pages and blah blah blah.
Yes, fair enough. Creeper, yes, the tournament is going to be next week.
So the base plate is the widest part of the mag pad, but all that is just
Oh,
the mounting plate.
that's cool. Look at that. It renders differently.
You're just now finding it?
No, like look at it on stream. Like the car renders through it.
Oh God.
My brain.
Oh God. Oh God's above.
That's super
My brain
neat.
is melting.
That's
Oh,
uber
God.
duper neato.
That is interesting. I'll say that.
Interesting is an understatement. Mind-boggling is the correct word. All right, so the one in particular I'm talking
I
about
think-
is going to be in the bottom left diagrams when we're looking at the side profile of this thing.
Okay. Bottom left.
That would probably be the easiest way to describe what I'm talking about here.
Pictures.
Yeah,
Honey?
those ones.
Oh.
So we have full versions, and then we have what's visual only. So visual only is the only thing you can see underneath the car. The line that goes through this is the indicator of where the bottom of the car is. So I did a full version and a visual only.
Okay, so
I
this
didn't know
is
which one
like
would be easier.
way flatter.
Oh yeah, no, these are it's a very thin system for what's actually visible because it's kind of tucked underneath the fenders, so it doesn't poke out too far from the car.
There we go.
So with how this works is we have multiple layers of pancakes as we are now using as our measurement system. So
It's
the
like a-
first
it's
pancake
like-
is our
It's like
magnetic
a pancake
mount.
sandwich.
Oh, what?
It's a mouse. It's like a pancake sandwich.
That seems like
Pancake
a
sandwich.
euphemism.
Kind of does. Not gonna lie.
Damn it.
If what I'm explaining doesn't make any sense, I've got a second way to explain it.
Could you explain
Um,
this, like, in terms of, oh, fuck, I'm trying to think of, like, a really cringy metaphor, but I'm coming up blank.
Well, you just called me cringy, so I appreciate that. I'll take that as a compliment.
No, you misunderstand. You misunderstand. Like, fuck, I don't know, I was gonna, like, ask you to explain it in terms of, like, My Little Pony or something.
What? Are you kidding? Oh my God, what?
Using characters and character relationship, I don't know, something like that.
I don't know My Little
Character
Pony. I haven't watched it since I was
relationships?
5, but
Okay, hold on. Did I hear that correctly? My Little Pony relationships? There's ships in this?
You know,
Okay,
you
well,
can
let
have
me give
like.
this a try. So we have the base layer or the rainbow. That's the bottom of the car, right?
Oh, right,
Then we
right.
have the first layer. That's a rainbow dash layer because that's the base plate, and everybody builds on that character.
Okay, all right,
Then
yeah.
we, then we
doing
get
this.
layer 2, where we get Twilight Sparkle. That layer is where all the magnet pieces are.
Keep going, man.
I'm totally doing it.
I don't think this explains it any better. Hi, NFS.
No, I'm finally starting to get it,
Remember
man.
you from last stream. How are you doing? Welcome to the Twilight Zone.
Well, welcome to the chaos, where it's nothing but chaos like this the entire stream.
Oh, actually, let me explain it the second way then. Not using My Little Pony, though I still could if you want me to. So in the top right of the diagram page is a MITS height map. That is that is a very easy way for me to talk about what's going on here. So the height map indicates where each layer of this pancake or the different ponies are represented on this layer. So the blue layer is base, right?
Based?
That's the bottom of the car. That's the black part, right? Our first layer, which is anything in green, is the start of our mag system. And that is the part that I am talking about. That is the whitest part. That is the mount, the mag mount.
Okay.
Below it is also a diagram that indicates what part is what. In different colors. So basically my original idea is that we take like cylinders for modeling this in distance. We take cylinders and then we just layer them in accordance on top of one another to make the actual system. That's how my brain puts it together, at least.
Okay.
So that's why I made a height map to try and say, hey, this is where everything is on the car. I had no... Besides making a full-on 3D model, which would take a lot of time because I don't understand Blender, this is the best way I can try to describe it.
We gotta teach you Blender.
I could probably learn it pretty quickly. I play a couple games that use wireframes to build vehicles, so I am familiar with how wireframes work.
Okay, here's my problem with Blender, is that I can learn how to do UV meshing, but I can't learn how to actually do the modeling stuff.
If worst comes to worst, I can just share my screen, plug in my art tablet and share my screen and highlight specifically with my pen, if it comes down to it.
Yeah, fair enough.
If that would be easier, I can go do that.
I think I've got it. I think so. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna start over here. Cursor to selected, and then selected, and then remove, and then add a circle, shrink it, and let's do grid fill, and align it to grid. No. I'm gonna need a UV sphere.
A UV sphere.
Oh, speaking of, what with the Warframe music going on? How's Warframe going for you?
It's going okay.
Yeah.
I haven't been on in the past couple days. That's because I've been kind of busy.
Oh yeah. I haven't been on
But,
in the past like several months.
But it's going all right. I'm just going around doing the what do you call it? The galaxy map, I guess.
Oh, the star
Trying
chart?
to-
Yeah.
Yeah, star chart. That's what I'm basically going out and doing right now.
That's my favorite part of the game.
That actually, okay, talking about Warframe actually reminds me, just recently, I got on my YouTube recommended feed something I haven't seen in a long time, which is Death Battle. And apparently Death Battle did a thing with Raiden and Warframe, and
They did.
people got so triggered because it was so unfair.
Yeah, it was
Although,
really unfair.
I can agree, Warframe is like, they're literally gods, and like, you're fighting against a guy who has cybernetics. So that is quite literally, as bluntly as I can put it, very, very unbalanced.
Not what you'd call
fight.
a fair matchup, really, no.
Are you kidding me? That sounds perfectly fair.
Yeah, but still, it's like it was just funny because you could tell that Death Battle was like not even trying to make it a fair fight because also they'd been sponsored by Warframe as well for that whole entire fight.
That's just called rigging a match.
Yeah, like you could obviously tell the match was rigged from the start, but they went through with it anyways because they gotta make money somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, it was funny.
yes.
And then at the end, they're just like, we just want you to know, just because they sponsored the video doesn't mean they had, like, any, like, say in who the winner was.
Even though it's pretty clear that like Warframe outclasses any of the Metal Gear characters, like in every capacity.
Yes. Yes.
Anyways, enough talk about that.
I don't know. I always like to hear more about how matches are rigged because that's just part of how it goes.
Fair enough. Another one. I could talk about this for a while.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm sorry. But yeah, another one that I feel was very blatantly rigged was Overwatch versus TF2.
TF2,
Oh, yeah.
Because
10 out of 10.
they got their facts wrong so hard with the TF2 section because first off, Bonk Atomic Punch does not make Scout invincible. It makes Scout's reaction speed multiplied by 10. So it's like Scout's going through super speed. That's what it is. It's not him being invincible, and I hated that about the freaking animation.
I have no idea what you just said, but I feel like I should be angry.
I feel like that makes Scout invincible. That's what I feel.
Well, no, it doesn't. All it does is it makes it so that Scout can actually dodge bullets. Because if you actually just did a little bit of digging, you will see that the invincible effects that Scout has isn't him being invincible. It keeps on saying miss. So it's just saying that every shot against him is missing.
Sounds like invincibility to me, man.
God damn it.
It does sound like invincibility. I'm not gonna lie. If everything misses, that's just perfect. Well, that's what we would call perfect dodge or invulnerability frames.
Yes, Scout is abusing iframes.
Yes, it's all going according to plan.
Yeah, like I said, I stopped watching Death Battle a long time ago because it just started getting uninspired, and I don't really like it that much anymore.
I think the last time I watched Screw Attack's Death Battle would have had to have been like 2014, maybe 2013. I think it's the last time I ever watched it.
Even then, like, Rooster Teeth itself has just kind of gone downhill as of late.
Oh, don't, please no. Don't tell me, don't talk to me about it. It makes me sad.
It makes me sad too. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's true though. I've ever since I want to say like 2016. It just really is this now.
Nothing lasts forever, man.
No, it doesn't.
Like, nothing's been the same. Like, I hate to bring it up, but Monty really was the glue that held everybody together at Rooster Teeth.
Yeah, he was.
Was he the dude who... Oh, no, that was Bernie Burns.
No,
Monty?
Monty's the guy who... He made Ruby, and he also is the legend that did all of the animation for Rooster
Yeah, he's
Teeth.
an animation god, is the simple way to put it.
Yeah, like...
While mundane character animations weren't always the best looking for, especially in Ruby, the action and the way that characters flowed using their weapons in combination with their own movements was positively masterful and something that has been lost ever since he passed away.
Monty is a fight animation
Right!
god.
He was the dude that did the fighting animations in Red vs. Blue. That's what it was.
Yeah. That was
Him, I remember. Yeah, I remember that he died, and it was like everybody was very upset about
it's
it.
a big event, and like I said, I hate to bring it up, but he was the glue that held everybody together at Rooster Teeth, and since his death, everything's just been going downhill.
Yeah, he was. I miss his work. Though they have made a different company, an anime company in Japan, actually picked up the IP to make their own Ruby anime, which I find funny, considering that it was a Western cartoon emulating Japanese animation, and now it's actually
It's just
animated
a
in
full-blown
Japan.
anime.
What?
It's just officially just become a full-blown anime now.
It has. They're doing their own thing, but they rehashed parts of the first season for the first couple episodes. I haven't watched it yet. I've just seen a couple clips. I'm waiting for the whole series to come out so I can watch it all at once.
I don't even know what it's called, but I'm now interested
Ruby
in this.
Ice Queendom.
Oh, okay.
Yes. They
All
are
right.
streaming currently on anime streaming services such as Crunchyroll. Not sponsored.
Oh, that's
Damn, I
funny.
wish I
have
was sponsored by
Funimation.
Crunchyroll. I'd be rolling.
I actually have a Funimation account.
It's
like,
crunchy.
It would be.
Yeah, I have a Funimation account, so I can just like check that out as soon as I get there.
Oh, all right. So, Mass, how does this look?
All right, let's take a look. Not bad. It's got the right shape. Like, if we're not talking about textures or shape, that is correct. It's just missing the mount lip. I didn't realize the bottom of the car was very uneven. I think it's fine. We
that's
can
just
still
be-
work with it.
Mount.
That's the
lip.
way Kenobi made it. That's the way Kenobi made it. Blame Kenobi if you're gonna do anything.
I think it looks great. Mine was just flat originally. I like the texture. I think it makes it look cooler. So thank you, Kenobi.
Fair enough.
So you've got the mag itself, the actual mag pad.
Yeah.
We have the mount that goes on it, which basically acts like a square lip that connects into. It just adds a bit of flair.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was saying. So you can see that
Is
there
it the yellow part?
The orange part on the okay. So the orange part is the mag mount, where the red part is the mag pads.
Oh, okay. So it's like a. I think I know what you're talking about.
It's another semicircle that goes around it. Think of it like a sleeve. It's
Yeah.
a sleeve that the mag pad goes into to mount it.
So yeah, no, I could do that. I was just having a hard time figuring out what you meant.
That's why I was saying I can plug in my pen and share my screen to actually like point arrows and draw and do stuff.
There we go.
That might. Yeah.
It sounds. Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's like that, just really thin.
Really? So, as in like thinner
make it-
around?
So if we go back to the diagrams for the left-hand side,
Like that?
It's basically supposed to be like flat, kind of.
kind of. So like width-wise, it was fine. It's height-wise we're talking here.
Oh, okay. So just further down.
Yeah,
Like
so
this.
if we go, the best way to describe the system is using the visual only non-X-ray, which is the third one down on the diagram. So look at the mag pad in the front. That's not covered by the wire. You can see that a lot easier.
Okay, so it's like about I think I know what you're talking about. How's this? Right here.
I gotta wait for my stream to catch up.
the stream small delay.
Like that-ish.
Yeah, it's a very small lip.
Does this work?
Good enough.
Yeah. A ringing endorsement.
I don't want to be nitpicky because we could be here for hours with how nitpicky I can be.
This is the last one,
Did you-
so
I know, that's why I said I'm going to try to be a bit more nitpicky. The mag pad is the only thing that needs a change.
okay.
The mag pad
what's
itself. So the shape is correct, but the mag pad itself is more of a housing. The red part isn't flush with the housing, and it only
Got it.
comes out the bottom, if that makes sense.
so like this? Like that?
Yeah, very much like that. Just maybe we could keep the sides open like that.
Intriguing.
But yeah, no, it's recessed into the car like that. Because think of the mag pad itself as like a cup with the actual magnet, the red stuff on the inside, like the water of the cup. It's just housed on the inside.
Right. Okay. So all I gotta do is mess with the.
Oh, it's a cage. That's the word I'm looking for. It's like a cage with the red part being on the inside.
Gotcha. I just gotta reassign these materials, and then it ought to look right.
Yeah, it's a very
Mouse
square
can't-
cage.
There we go. How's
Mouse
that?
can't English today.
Yeah, kind of like that.
All right.
And then we repeat that for the front end.
All right. Does this look good?
That looks pretty good. The cage itself is kind of thin around the edges, but I think it's fine.
I can increase the width.
Kenobi says we should leave Warframe and go to Destiny. Nah.
Nah. Wait.
I
Do you play
would've
Warframe,
played-
DK?
Huh? Like in passing.
In-
Like maybe maybe every once in a while. Because like the thing about it is that like I have a lot of stuff in my repository that I've just not gone through.
Yeah. I got a bunch of games that I'm
So-
like, I should play this, and then when I have time to sit down and like play it, I'm just like, I have other things to do.
Lacey, you have that option. I'm over here looking at my game library. Like, I just bought this game and I can't even play it.
Yeah, and like there's so many in here that I'm just like,
I think my total now is $320 on games that I can't play.
Damn, man. You got to get like a Steam Deck or something. Sheesh.
But I need to get
well-
Windows 10.
well,
Yeah! Is that the only thing standing in your way?
It is. It
Damn,
is.
dude.
The only thing keeping me from actually playing any of these games I have is actually storage, because some of these games are bulky as hell.
Oh yeah. I know what you mean.
I'm looking at you, Forza.
That's why I installed an 8 terabyte drive on my computer.
Same, though.
Look, I have 2 terabytes and I'm already pushing my limits on this thing.
Oh, I've already filled up half that 8 terabyte drive. And I have another 4 terabyte drive, which is almost full. And I have a 2 terabyte drive, which is half full.
Ah, yes, the pains of terabytes.
I don't uninstall anything.
Same, though.
It's just in case the one odd occurrence of, what if I want to play this 10 years from now? I don't have to install it.
Yeah. Occasionally I'll have days
It
where
do
it's
be-
just like I'm chilling, and then I'm like, I want to play this, and then I happen to have it installed, and so I play it, and I'm like, that was convenient. I'm glad I didn't uninstall it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I just have that problem because I don't have enough money to actually get other things, so I'm just constantly having to uninstall and reinstall games.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of money either, and I'm looking at all the stuff that I have to buy. I have to spend it on one thing or the other. And
It's crazy like having
Again,
a
like I
full-time
said-
job because you've got the money, but you don't have any time anymore.
see, I'm contemplating actually getting a full-time job because I have to spend
I have a part-time job.
I don't even want to say the price for a new transmission on my car.
Transmissions are not fun.
Well, especially considering I'm going to be upgrading it from the 4-speed that it is to a 6-speed, and then I want to turn it from an automatic to a manual. But I
Ooh,
also
6-speed.
want to upgrade. Well, since I'm tearing all that out anyway, I may as well go and upgrade the differential and possibly a couple parts in the engine here and there to actually make use of my said new transmission.
I've been debating getting a 5-speed turbocharger for my turbo for my Civic.
For your
It is right
Civic,
now.
getting a turbo on your Civic may not be bad. Depends. What's the? Is it an inline
It's
4
it's-
or?
I believe it's an inline 4 Civic LX. It's a really
Okay. You can have some
It's
fun with
not-
that little guy.
yeah.
Well, I call it little. It really can punch when it needs to.
Oh no, I know that 4. Here's the thing: people sleep on 4 speeds.
Oh, they
Well,
do.
they're not 4 speeds. 4 cylinders.
Yeah, inline 4s, they can be surprisingly nippy when they want to be, as long
Oh,
as you
yeah.
tune them right.
Yeah.
No, honestly, the next car I want to get, I kind of want an inline 4 for it. Just so I can do that. But it's also because I like inline fours. Personally.
Here's a fun fact. All of the cars I've ever owned have been inline fours.
Really?
Yeah, my first car was an Acura Integra GS with, well, the 4-door version, not 2-door versions, and then that one had a inline 4 on that one. It was honestly not that great. It was only like 79 horsepower at the base.
Oof.
And then after that, I upgraded myself into a Subaru WRX. That was a fun one.
Those
I
are
want
good.
one.
With a
I actually really want one.
That thing had a turbo pre-installed into it also, so that was also fun.
That sounds very fun.
Yeah. Problem is, I sold it so I can get college money.
Ah, no. Sell college, keep car.
You fell for
that.
one of the classic blunders.
I mean, that's what I want to do. I don't know. I actually do want to. I want a 2000, around a 2000 to a 2004 Subaru WRX, but I want to import it for right-hand drive supremacy.
Yes, I wish I got a right-hand drive Subi, but I didn't, unfortunately.
See, that's my problem though. Is my dream car I can't actually import because it's technically illegal to do so, and that makes me depressed. So.
Tis a shame.
Because it has to be older than X date or whatever.
That goes for my dream car too, the Godzilla.
Godzilla? I don't think I've heard of this one.
R34, that's its nickname.
R34, I gotcha. I hadn't heard that nickname.
Suggestive.
The Godzilla's its nickname because the R34 is like the dominating, like Nissan Skyline for basically all of Japan.
Yeah, no, R34s are expensive, though.
Yeah, like.
Especially if you want to get one of the performance models.
Like, if I got so, for example, if I got a V-Spec 2, that would be like a good 120 grand, and I don't have that money.
You could almost buy a Lambo for that.
Yeah,
You could actually buy a Ferrari for
expensive.
that. Legit, you could buy a Ferrari for that money.
Yeah, but still, like 120K for a Skyline GTR, that is nuts.
That makes me actually feel kind of happy because like all of my dream cars are sub 30K. Like,
Way to have
one.
inexpensive dreams, man.
Oh no, my expensive dreams come elsewhere. The reason all the cars I like are super cheap is because you can modify them to high heaven. That's where the cost comes in. Or extra
there's only,
cost
like,
because I have to import them.
There's a couple others, like, I honest to God really want a 70s Roadrunner, just because I want to make the
That would be
Scorcher
cool.
70s Roadrunner.
See, I actually wanted a 69 El Camino so I could have my favorite diecast from Highway 35.
Ooh. Are you going to install the Dune engine into that thing? The back-mounted Dune engine.
I would love to, but street laws may have something else to say about that. But
Well,
it's not going to
actually,
stop me.
like, it is street legal as long as you're using it for off-roading.
Yeah. You see, that comes where my other dream car comes in, a 74 Beetle Volkswagen.
The Beetle.
I absolutely love that car. Because I want a Baja Bug. That's what I want to do.
That sounds pretty
the
rad.
The Beetle reminds me of the Forza Horizon 5 story, where you could just modify a Beetle into so many different things.
Well, that's like that's one of the first barn finds you get in that game, and I'm like, sign me up. I want to play this game.
Yeah, like, on God, the Beetle is so fun because, like, it fits in real life that, yeah, you can modify a Beetle to however you want to work with it.
Yeah. No, again, that's why I like him. I actually did see a real one. It was parted out already. It was sitting on a lot for 3,000, non-operable, didn't have a lot of stuff in it, but I was able to look around at it, so it was pretty cool.
That's unfortunate.
Well, if it was working, it would probably be $20,000, and I didn't have that kind of money. I had maybe,
yeah,
I had about 7,500 to spend, you know, so not a lot. A decent chunk for a first car, but not a lot.
yeah. I mean, most first cars usually go for under like 10 grand.
Yeah, well, I'm very happy with the one I got. The main reason I bought it was because I wanted to work on it. So I'm even though it's got some problems with it, I call it character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Giving it some character.
Yeah, exactly. Though I'm not going to be denting it. It's too pretty for that.
Whack it with a hammer. Give it some character. Pork chop.
It's kind of made out of fiberglass. It wouldn't take kindly. Well, I should say the bumpers are made of fiberglass. The body's made of metal, but it's already got a couple dings here and there. Nothing noticeable. Unless you look for them.
That reminds me of my my dad says that I'm probably going to be the person that gets his dragster.
Dragster? What?
Okay, so fun story about my about my dad. He used to drag race a CRX in high school.
Oh, really? A Honda CRX.
Yeah, that's why I said don't sleep on four cylinders, because that thing is a monster, and I'm scared
you were telling me about how you used to drive the CRX.
As a kid. My dad put me in the passenger seat, and that thing was loud, and it scared the hell out of me.
I love CRX. Is it one of the old ones, like an 85?
Oh yeah, it's old.
Oh, those are the cool ones! Oh,
yeah,
I want one.
It's got a lot of years on it, but it is so fun. Like I said, honest to God, I want it, but also I'm scared as hell of it.
Like, did it look like one of these ones?
That sounds like respect to me. Sounds like you respect that car.
It's a bit more like it's a bit younger than that. It's like the 95 or 96 with
this is an 85.
Yeah, like the taillights are merged in together, so it's more of like a single bar.
Oh, I got it's one of I got you now. I got you. Still cool.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's like
still
the 85.
cool.
The 85 CRX is probably one of my favorites. Even though it looks a little derpy from the front, looks pretty aggressive from the rear.
My dad CRX looks like that.
Ah, yeah. That's that'd be 96, I think.
95.
95. That actually what it is? 95.
It's a 95 CRX.
I gotcha.
But it's so like I said, I love it, but I'm scared of hell of it.
It's cool. My dad actually used to race down. What it was 73 Carmagia is what he used to take down with his friends.
Yeah, but but what I'm more upset about is that my dad used to have so many cooler cars.
What do you mean? What else did he have?
He had a 90 SVT Cobra.
What?
Yeah, he had a SVT Cobra, but he sold it, and like it sat in my dad's back lot for the longest time, and I got to see it so much as a kid, but then he sold it.
That's sad.
Out from under you almost.
Yeah, and then there was my dad's Honda Integra GSR. That was also an interesting one. He owned that before I was born though, so I never got to see that one. And then there was also a couple others. I don't remember the exact cars, but my dad's owned a lot of cars.
I see. Honestly, that sounds impressive. I like that.
Yeah, one of the funniest ones. I remember this one as a kid, but he owned a Crown Victoria, and what he did, he installed a police scanner on the car.
Oh yeah.
So he would pretend to be a cop when we were in the car because he had a police scanner. That's
what everybody does. No, anybody who trashes on anybody who drives a Crown Vic for their first car doesn't know how cool it is till they start doing that.
Okay. Technically, it wasn't a police scanner. It was a radar, but it was still funny.
It's the same thing, more or less.
Yeah.
It's just receiving. So.
Yeah, like it's just it just tracks the speed, which is. Still, it's my dad pretended he was a cop, and it was kind of funny.
Yeah, no, I mean, who wouldn't do that? I mean, people do that with Chargers nowadays, so. Or Challengers.
Oh god, that gives me so many freaking because I live in the area of town where it's like I see people burning out with their freaking Chargers all the time, or they're like speeding down the freeway, and I'm like,
really?
Oh, god, I am so sick of seeing Chargers.
I see a lot of Chargers. I don't see them doing stupid stuff. Like, I don't see them hoonigan out there.
Well, no, it's not hoonigan. They're just like burning out or just racing each other, and it's like you're going to get pulled over by the cops, man.
Yeah, I mean, you could, but that's only if you get caught.
Fair enough. But those aren't the only ones. Also, like, because the most common 4 cars I see around this neighborhood. Dodge Charger, Chrysler 300C, Nissan 350Z, well, that's also pretty common around the States, but 350s are around here, and G35, Z35s as well.
Okay. I see. No, I actually see quite a few 350Zs out where I live. The guy at McDonald's owns one.
Yeah, like every tuner guy owns a 350Z at least once.
I don't like the 350Z that much, honly. I think it's cool, but I
mean,
prefer what came before.
History.
That's the problem. My dream car is a 180SX, which that thing replaced. So I'm kind of a little miffed at it. So.
Okay, let's be fair here. The Sylvia K and the 240 or 180, whatever you want to call it.
They're
both
all
of those
actually.
are.
So the 180, the 240, and the Sylvia all use the R90 chassis. So technically, they're the same. So.
But there's subtle differences.
Well, I mean, the Sylvia was made for the British market. The 240 was the American version of the 180, and the 180 is a Japanese exclusive.
Yeah, well, I mean, wait, are we talking about the same Sylvia here?
Maybe. The Nissan Sylvia?
I'm talking about the Nissan Sylvia K.
We might be talking about a different one.
we might. The Sylvia K is from '94.
Yeah, no, this is the one. It's similar to what I'm talking about.
This is what I'm talking about.
Yeah. What people would actually do is they would take the Sylvia bumper and put it on a 180 because it's the same mounting bracket, and thus the term Sil 80.
Okay, that's fair. But yeah, okay. Honest to God, I would love a 180 because the 180 has a lot of history behind it, and I love it.
Oh yeah, no, the 180 is my dream car. I want a 1992 180SX. Problem is, I can't import it due to import laws, so...
Yeah, that sucks. You can't import it until 2030.
I know! I want to die! Like, I'm gonna be an old man.
Like,
I'm looking 29 by in 2030. Like, come on!
I look at that and I'm like, you gave us the R33, but not the Sylvia K or the 180?
I don't know. We're talking about cars, but we've gone way off topic. We should get back to.
We should get back to the car that we're looking at right
Omega.
now.
What is going on here?
Don't worry about it.
I'm worrying. It's quite different.
Just let it happen.
Yeah, interesting.
I'm letting it happen because I have no control. I should note that the blue glow is the reactor itself, the AV pad. It's not actually a magnet. I should clarify that.
Got it. Yeah. I added a second row of emissive like textures because I was having a hard. Well, I should really just do the spokes. I should. Oh, I know how I could do this. I know how I could do this, yeah.
Do what?
Talk to us here.
Alright. Here's what I mean. Got this. Just kind of go down a little bit. And then we're going to go ahead and...
Okay, quick side tie right here.
Sirade?
Yes, what is it, DK?
Quick tirade here. Am I the only one that thinks the reactor looks like that one thing from the Wheel of Power? Like the fake wheel?
It kind of does.
That doesn't sound like a tirade. You're gonna have to start over.
Yes, start over. I give you one score out of that.
I was just making a small note of it, actually. Sorry, I shouldn't have said a tirade, but a small note. But like, yeah, it kind of looks like the fake wheel from Highway 35.
My God, you guys! I'm gonna go on a tirade. Weather's nice today, huh?
After one sentence.
God damn it. Anyways, as I was saying.
Shit, man, I don't know. Get good. Fuck.
I think it would actually be kind of funny if we actually did just like make this bottom part just like have the Acceleron symbols on it, and like basically be that wheel.
I mean, we could, but it's definitely not. It's a thick boy. Past what you can see.
I know it's not. It's just the conceptual idea is funny to me that the Accelerons just took this supposed nonsensical thing from Highway 35 and slapped it underneath their car.
I mean, technically, I could see Hyperlance doing that as part of their car design process. They're not opposed to using space magic to make their stuff work. So, what's a little Acceleron magic gonna do?
Hey, if they don't use space magic, what are they paying the space wizards for?
Exactly. They have the Hyperlance Industries has an entire division dedicated to space wizards, and they have to pay them. They're on payroll, so they got to do something with
They're
it.
on salary, yeah.
I mean, how else do you think this car is compatible with Accelechargers?
How is any car compatible? Like, jeez.
Don't.
Oh yes, I'm gonna
sweat
plug
it.
in my floppy disk thing to. I'm gonna convert my floppy disk drive into an Accelecharger port, and yeah, it'll work. It'll work just fine. Acceleron magic.
Yes. Quite literally, Tesla has a pretty full understanding of Acceleron magic if he's able to develop those like the Accelecharger ports.
I have new headcanon that Accelechargers are just the Acceleron version of floppy disks.
Just download a program that allows your car to do Acceleron magic.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's like old 90s technology, just the equivalent for the Accelerons.
Wouldn't it be fucking gnarly
Basic.
if, like, all the characters were in a video game and those were just cheat codes? Canonically.
Yeah, no, that would be cool.
That would be funny.
That would be.
Accelechargers are literally cheat codes. The reason why...
Why do you think
the reason
Galorem
why-
got the ban hammer at the end of the Ultimate Race, huh? She used
The
cheat
Accelerons
codes.
were salty. The Accelerons were salty that she didn't play their game like they wanted to.
Yeah, they're sore losers. So they're all pouty.
You didn't play the realms like we wanted to. You get it banned.
My god, could you fucking imagine? You're just like, oh, damn, Galorem, you grip flew to the end. Yeah, that's cheating.
Just that scene. That scene. My face when someone uses a macro, flings Galorem into the void.
My face when someone uses wheelie boosting.
I died last time I tried to do it.
Yeah, I saw you do that.
I shouldn't have been doing it inside the cavern. But I'm like, everyone
be
else is
fair.
doing it. I got nothing to lose. Does it for
To be
5
fair.
seconds.
As a matter of
To
fact,
be fair,
you did have things to
you
lose.
shouldn't have done it at all.
I did.
You shouldn't have done it at all.
I was going. This is going great. And then all of a sudden, I died.
What is that from?
The
That's from
GTA.
GTA.
Oh, okay.
It's the sound that plays when you die.
For some
You're
reason,
wasted.
get
yeah.
wasted.
For some reason, I thought that had something to do with like that movie Gravity with Sandra Bullock.
I mean, I could see the
Don't
similarity.
ask why. No, you can't. No, you can't. Don't try.
No, you're
don't
right.
try
No,
to see
I
the
can't. I'm
similarity.
just trying to be polite.
Yeah. No.
All right, so going back on topic though, what is your plan here for the reactor?
You're looking at it.
I see you're doing some geometry here.
Yes. So I'm gonna go ahead and just bridge these, and then it's so uneven though. I don't care for that at all.
Someone needed for what? It not being even?
No, I don't care for it not being even.
I mean, if you want a simpler way of doing this, you could just use square cylinders and then stack them vertically and then connect them. That might be easier.
That's one way of doing it.
Square cylinders sounds like a paradox, which it is, but I'm not going to address it. So, that's one way to do it, because technically these mag systems are pretty square. They're not too rounded. They got a little bit of rounding, but not much. Yeah, You can basically just do that and then layer them on top of one another and then cut it down. That's basically what I was trying to explain earlier using, you know, this is your Rainbow Dash layer, and then you got your Twilight Sprinkle layer here or whatever. So.
Not again. Twilight
Sparkle. Sprinkle Sparkle. Well, he's the one who said he wanted it in My Little Pony, so I'm doing it.
Twilight Prongles.
What?
What's another one? Applejack? Is that one?
Applejack, more like.
I legit have not watched this show since I was like 5 years old. I am serious.
Damn, bro, you're sleeping on a masterpiece.
I probably am. Friendship is magic and all that.
So fucking true.
I'm ashamed to admit it, but I actually last time I watched it was when I was 12.
No shame in that.
Oh, Mouse is just being kind. There's plenty of shame in that.
You've fallen for my kindness trap.
You've fallen for my trap.
Look at this doofus. He believed us.
That's going too far, man. That's going too far.
Not far enough, in my opinion.
Agree to disagree.
How about no?
How about? Yes.
Mouse has got to search his soundboard.
No, I actually didn't have anything for my sound board. I don't know.
Mouse, you disappoint me.
Well, I can't do everything.
But
wow.
You have a soundboard. Soundboard
That's
means
so
that you're in charge of the sound effects.
Bruh.
Come on, man.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know. I'm still trying to get used to this thing.
That's your fault, not mine.
You're right. You're completely right. It is my fault. It's mostly because I haven't sorted. I have quick buttons that I can use, but I don't have any of these assigned to it. So I'm scrolling through the folder and just double clicking on them to play them. So it takes me a minute to find things sometimes, especially with how big it is.
You don't have a bruh key on your keyboard?
No, but I do have the sound effect.
You gotta get a bruh key. Just like...
Just a hotkey for bruh.
Here, give me a minute.
Bruh.
There you go.
It's more like it. That's what I like to see.
Perfection.
Perfection at its finest.
Perfection.
So going back to our circle thing here, Omega, the easiest way to do this is anytime you see a circle, make it come down. It's a new layer. Every circle there. Besides the mag layer. Mag layer's even. That's why I made a height map.
Okay.
The height map, which is the colored one on the far upper right-hand side, indicates
So,
how high everything is.
Circle, and then that's gonna come down a bit.
So that one doesn't come down at all.
Okay.
That one's even.
That one's even.
That
Got
first
it.
circle. This next one comes down. Yep.
This next one comes down. Got it. So this
Yep,
comes
just
down.
a tiny bit.
And
Just
down,
a tiny
and down,
bit.
and down, and down.
Just like you a little bit.
Just a little bit. Alright. Next one. Is it this layer or the next one?
This layer, next one.
So
It comes down a bit more, and this is the one that slopes. It slopes in from that previous circle to this one.
Okay, and this is the layer that it like stops on, right?
Yeah, and that's flat up until the final inner circle.
Okay.
I don't know if my stream is accurate or not.
It's still kind of slow.
So far, we're good. I will ring the alarm bells if I see something wrong.
Just nuclear science blaring.
Oh, whoa! What's going on there? Everything got smoothed.
Don't worry about it.
Oh no! Did Opus accidentally hit the bubble?
I found an alarm.
I think Opus accidentally hit the bevel button.
Yep,
No.
Bevel.
No. No.
Bevel.
Where's Xano?
Bevel.
Imagine if you
I
paid
need
someone
him
several
saying
$1,000s
Bevel on
to
my
write
soundboard.
or just putting some sort of AI monitoring program that gives them an alarm whenever anybody says Bevel on any stream on Twitch and just pops in there. Just like Bevel.
Bevel.
Well,
They call him the Bevel Devil.
The enemy there is
Bevel. See, that's why that's who you summon when you say Bevel 3 times in the mirror in the dark with a candle.
Okay, here's the thing about that though. The enemy you run into there isn't the chat, but it's actually text to speech.
Okay, I have noticed something, and I think you're just correcting that there. Omega, that circle that you just made, that's the flat part. That's where it plateaus to flat from the slope part.
Okay.
So that should be even with that most bottom circle that you have.
Okay, and then I'm just going to take several of these and take them out.
Did the audio just die off?
No, I'm watching intensely for any mistakes.
That's fair.
I'm a micromanager now.
So,
It's weird. I'm
Also-
living up to what all my coworkers used to call me. The Fuhrer.
Der Führer.
Fair enough.
Legit, they used to call me that. All for me telling them, hey, get off your phone and go watch the pool so no one drowns.
Wow, okay, Hitler.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, come on!
Also, chat has been surprisingly quiet. Why don't you guys talk much?
Well, there's only 3 people watching. One of them is me. One of them is probably DK, so that probably leaves 1 person in chat.
Well,
Revive the crowd.
I'm just watching this. I use the stream chat. Okay, the channel, the streaming chat.
Yeah.
I'm just using that to keep up with, so I'm not actually watching the stream.
Oh, now we've dropped to 2 viewers now. Well, I'm a detriment to the show.
Oh, unfortunately.
We've got 3 on Twitch and 1 on YouTube. If my stats here are to be believed.
Hey, Kenobi, you still there?
No, he's gone. He's long gone. He's got better
How about
things
you,
to do.
Xano? Have we said Bevel enough? Everybody, start chanting Bevel and he'll eventually appear.
Bevel was
Yes.
was never
The bevel. We must become one with the bevel.
Bevel Devil.
Bevel. Bevel.
Bevel.
I almost played that sound effect. That probably would have blown people's ears out. I'm not going to do that one. It's a system error sound effect.
Oh, the Windows one?
No, this one.
Ah.
I mean, I do have the...
I'm so used to that one.
I do like that one. That's what I grew up on.
That's the
Yes,
classic.
I feel like a lot of people have grown up with that one.
Yeah, same with the...
That's just Windows XP.
It is. All of these are Windows XP sounds.
Oh, damn. You're making me nostalgic. Dude, stop! Stop, it's too much.
The nostalgia is strong with this one.
Making me feel old, man. Alright, how does that look?
Let's see here.
Layout-wise.
Layout-wise, it's pretty close. Hold on, let me bring up my schematic sheet. Let's see. It's pretty close. Besides the window gaps being a bit wonky.
That's better.
Well, no, they're supposed to be recessed pretty far down like that.
Really?
Yeah, they're supposed to be recessed pretty far down. If you're on the layer map, they're on layer 2, whereas the actual blocks that are around them are layer 4. So they're actually 2 layers deep. Yeah.
Hey, look at that.
That's why I was saying the layer map is very, very important.
It's very touchy.
I'm touchy, thank you.
How so?
I'm trying to be min-maxy.
There we go.
Ah, yes. Yes. The mouse in your walls.
Yes, I am the mouse in your walls.
Perfect.
I go squeak. I go squeaky squeak.
Oh, oh no. We played this. Oh god. Stop. No. Yeah.
He's in your walls. He's in the walls. You can't stop him now.
I am in your walls. They're very echoey in here.
Dude, how loud that sound is, it's like you're not in my walls, you're in the sinuses, you're in the gaps between my skull.
No, I am preaching from the mice chapel that I made inside your walls. That's why it sounds like that.
Oh, well, that explains it.
I mean, I could be chatting to you from the void if you prefer that.
Let's hear it.
I am living inside your walls and your mind.
That better?
That is unsettling.
Yes, I like to be unsettling. I can lower the pitch a bit too.
I was settled, but not anymore.
All right then.
Yeah, you want it? Yeah, that's the void. Where'd my squeaky voice?
I don't know.
I don't know. I used to have a squeaky voice. Now I put it on a soundboard.
Yoop.
Somewhere on there.
No.
Well, I mean, I have this. I have the chirpy chirps, but I don't know.
Something. Whatever. However it goes.
Something.
Actually, move this. No, let's keep that, but then let's make this as well, and then copy it, and then just change the ramp textures. Red. Lighter red. Scale.
Red to lighter red.
Scale.
Oh, it looks like an oil spill. With the pinks and the yellow. There we go. With all that orangey red.
Huh. That's interesting. Am I still coming on for you guys?
Yeah, you are. We're not
Okay, cool.
ignoring you.
No, my audio just cut out for a second. I'm like, did I just die?
No, mine did too. Do I have a doorbell sound? No, I do not. I have a cash register sound. That's the closest one I have, I think. Oh no, wait, no, I've got a doorbell sound.
FBI, open up!
There you go.
That's not a doorbell. That's aggressive knocking.
No. You see, he was knocking on the doorbell and then kicked the door down. Let's see, there's a difference.
He kicked the doorbell off and then punched the door down.
I wish I had the KGB version. I couldn't find that one as a sound file.
KGB, open up.
KGB, open up!
Okay, but to be fair, you don't have the ultimate, the ultimate doorbell.
I heard that. I heard that. I heard that.
Yes, of course.
I hear that.
Well, my mic is kind of hard to pick it up on, so I'm trying to make it as much as possible here.
No, it came across loud and clear.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, he says.
Fair enough.
But of course.
It's not as fair as I want it to be, but it is fair enough.
As long as it's fair enough, that is all that matters.
But of course.
Eloquently spoken.
I might close off the side panels on those mag pads. It'd be weird to magnetize the rims. Because
It would be
imagine
weird.
The wheels just buckle in under the car whenever you turn the magnets on.
Gosh, that would be
Magnets just
strange.
It would be. It'd
The
be almost
magnets
as
just
weird as if
constantly-
the wings of a jet car were to start flying around like a bird.
Yeah, that would be just
Oh, you-
bizarre.
Yeah.
What do you mean? You mean that a plane flapping its wings isn't a normal thing for you guys?
Oh, you haven't seen the clip, have you, from Roadbuster?
I have seen the clip.
I hope so. That's what I'm referencing.
I know what you're referencing.
That was the funniest thing. I lost my crap at that. I don't know why.
I'm gonna do something real
Hold on.
quick. I'm gonna do something wacky.
Oh, I like wacky.
Oh, you're gonna love this then.
How whack? Oh, he's standing up.
Pretty whack. Oh, that didn't work the way I thought it would. Never mind.
Oh, it's going dark. Oh, it's all fuzzy. He's being consumed by the fuzz. Ooh, hey, that doesn't actually look half bad. Oh, uh-oh.
I thought I'd disappear or something.
Gotta go. Gotta go. Repave the driveway again. Do some more tar stuff. I'll be back.
Uh-oh. All right, best of luck. Don't drink it. It's not good for your health.
All right.
You need to get like mirrors or something so it can bounce the green better.
I do. Oh wow, that actually works really well.
Just put the green light in your eye. That's the best way to do
Check it
it.
out. I got a light here. Got a light.
Ooh, the blinding light!
That I can just. Whoa! Nope. Oh, that's.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, you broke your setup. I shouldn't be laughing, but I am.
Cool. All right.
There we go. I have the light behind you. Now it's blue. Front.
That it could be.
Riveting commentary.
What was I doing?
We were working on the mag pads. Still.
Ah, yes. Yes.
Because I am very finicky about them. I apologize if I'm not explaining things very well.
You're fine.
I'm trying my best.
Frankly, I could probably stand to be a lot more. What's the word? Awake? Perhaps aware?
Perhaps. I don't know. I feel like you're catching on to what I'm saying. So I don't think it's you. I think it's just the way I'm trying to explain it because I'm trying to be so pinpoint that it's inconcise, if that makes sense. I know that's kind of paradoxical in its own right, but
No, you're explaining things fine. I'm just like off in my own little world.
aren't we all?
Ha! As a matter of fact, no! It is It is mostly me.
Oh, well, I was in the mouse world. The rat dimension.
You're going to the Shadow
Where
Realm,
we
Jimbo.
Skaven live.
Scheming, you say? Perhaps.
Skaven. Rat monsters in the 40k universe.
Well, I guess Warhammer universe, not necessarily 40k, but
Yo, 40k is pretty ballin'.
it is. But we embrace it almost every stream with the chaos that we bring.
I have a coworker that's trying to convince me to play some 40k with him.
Really?
Yeah,
You should listen to him.
I should.
It's a game that I wanted to get into, and then I looked at the price tag, and I'm like, yeah, I won't get into the tabletop. I'll just do the other things.
Yeah.
Though Games Workshop is being a bit of a stinky, so I don't know if
Yeah.
I exactly want to support them much either.
Yeah. I got Vermintide 2 from a humble bundle subscription,
Humble Bundle, all right.
and have never played it. And so my coworker was like,
Shame.
"Hey, do you have this game?" And I was just like, "Yeah, I do." And he was just like, "We should play that sometime." I'll be like, "Sure."
My brain died.
Damn,
That was a
bro.
game I was going to buy, but I haven't. Just because I decided not to. And then when I was like, oh, I got enough money to buy a new game, and then I could go and buy one that has like DirectX 12 requirement without realizing I'm super excited about the game. And I'm like, oh wait, I can't do that. And then it just sits
bro.
on. I still haven't uninstalled it. It's still installed, even though I can't play it.
Damn, bro.
Just taking up. How much gigs is this game taking up?
Distance or what?
Let's see. Hot Wheels Unleashed is taking up 25 gigs. I can't play that one. SD Gundam Battle Alliance, really released only yesterday. I can't play that one either.
Do you like a video tutorial on how to install Windows 10? Because it's really easy.
No. I know how to install Windows 10. I don't want to install it on this computer. That's the problem.
Damn.
That's why I was building a new computer. Because I have a lot of Windows 7 dependent stuff on this computer that I don't want to get rid of. So I was going to leave this computer as is and just get a new one.
That's fair, yeah.
And then I have this conundrum now.
It's fair.
Creepers Rock says he submitted an updated Asteroid Realm for voting.
All right.
It's, let's see, old version, Steam Workshop. Updated one has the better Acceleron in it.
Okay.
Interesting. I'll have to check that one out. I should let you know that the exhaust rim does come down to meet even with the exhaust as well on the car. Though, then again, we do have changed topography on the car, so that may not be the case anymore.
So what you're saying is the rim and the car should touch.
So
For
the
the
exhaust
exhaust.
itself was more or less flush with the car.
Okay.
But it dropped down to the same, because the fender's actually not on the car right now. The fender would be covering majority of that reactor central mag lift you see. It wouldn't be poking out as much. But the fender's not there, which is what this thing is actually aligned with.
Right, I gotcha.
So aligning it with the car there is actually going to make it thin. It needs to be a bit more flush and actually come down so it's short. Not like completely flush, I should say.
Ooh, too late.
I can say, yes, I see the mapping. It kind of pops out, if that makes sense.
I kind of get you, yeah.
Let's see. I actually drew a 3D representation of it in the original one. So not the schematic sheet, but the submission sheet. So you can get a shape for it pretty easy.
So like that?
pretty close. It extrudes from the car, so it's not flush.
Okay,
Here,
so
let
like,
me resend the thing.
extrudes from the car. I think like this.
Yeah, it kind of pokes out like that.
Further? Or?
About like that. Here, I uploaded it again into the group chat. You can see on the 3D model in the bottom right, you can see how it's poking out of the car and how it's lined up. And that the 3D model does have the fender on it, so. I feel really bad. I feel like I'm being way too nitpicky.
Huh? No, you're fine.
This is every stream that I'm on here, I always talk about this. This is the one thing I don't like doing is, oh, you gotta do this just a little bit this way, oh, a little bit that way. I don't like being the nitpicky person.
You could say being nitpicky, or you could say giving guidance.
I'm trying to give it guidance, but I feel when I get in my brain, giving guidance and being nitpicky feel like one and the same to me.
That's fair.
For me, when I'm explaining something. There we go. Yeah, box it out. Honestly, the easiest way probably just to assemble any parts I'm describing is to just assemble them one at a time and then merge them together. That's actually how I do my drawing, is I draw the part one at a time and then I kind of just slide it next to each other like it's a Lego piece.
Well, you're in luck. That's exactly what I'm doing here.
Legos! Legos are great. Who doesn't like Legos?
Psychopaths.
Psychopath. Yeah, well, except when you step on them and then you just die.
Now you're supposed to enjoy the pain and then praise Lego.
Praise Lego! Praise the brick!
Praise Lego! Oh!
And then everybody.
Lego to the hospital.
Go to the hospital. He's what is he suffering from? Lego break. It's a deadly symptom.
He stepped on one. Right in the middle of his foot. Oh, it's too late for him.
No, he's bleeding out. It's too late. He's dead. Just dead. He's dead. Game over.
Good one.
Very dead.
Dead zoo.
I could have done the Minecraft. That would have been funnier, maybe. I don't know. I prefer. But Roblox and Lego are almost the same, so.
Yeah. They are similar.
I am watching intently for any mistakes. Yet again, as I do normally. Don't make a mistake, otherwise I'm gonna send the FBI or the KGB to get you. Don't want that.
You got it, man.
Don't want KGB showing up at doorstep, now do you?
Was that German?
It was a mix of Russian and German. Yeah, I mean, I could become German if you'd want me to. I've been doing that a lot more, yeah?
Yeah.
I've been speaking a lot more Deutsch recently, so I've got a very stereotypical American accent for it. So, you know, a little bit flamboyant German. You have the Lego Yoda death. I was looking for it, but I could not find the Lego Yoda death sound. I wanted it so bad. I could not find a.
How could you not find? That's like, isn't that the most common one?
You would think. I don't know. Like, I was looking specifically for an MP4. I didn't want to use my sampler button to record it and then try to convert it.
Dude, it's easy though.
Yeah, but it's a couple extra steps that I didn't want to do.
Fair enough.
Which is why, you know, I only have the Roblox oof and the Minecraft oof. So I would love the Yoda, Lego Yoda death sound. It is one of my favorites, and I'll probably have it next time if I remember. I have a bad memory.
What's the dog doing?
What?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing? I don't know. The dog doing something. He's barking.
What the
I have
dog doing?
returned. How are you guys doing?
We're doing all right. We're trying to. I'm trying to explain, very poorly explain, how the exhaust system works on the car.
Exhaust? What exhaust? You mean nuclear waste disposal?
That's what I was about to get into. I was actually started to explaining. Well, it's actually not a typical exhaust of what one might think, as it's actually ejecting the excess particles from the reactor. So technically speaking, it's not fire, it's particles, which Hyperlance believes to be harmless to humans, though that is yet to be seen.
That is grossly understated.
That is yet to listen. And all the trials, cancer and death. But one of these times, the dude that we test this on is going to be fine. And then when that happens, that's going to be really cool.
That's one thing I actually like about Brigador. It's canon that the gamma lasers cause super super gamma cancer or something like that. It's great. You can pilot snipe enemy mechs just by shooting a laser at them because they die from gamma cancer, omega cancer. I don't know, some kind of fancy Greek alphabet letter cancer. I don't remember exactly what it was in the canon.
Sigma grind set cancer.
Sigma cancer? Sign me up.
But no,
Sigma endorses this message.
If we're going off of the canon for this car's particles, it produces the engine itself produces a strong electromagnetic waves, but also emits electromagnetic / pseudo radioactive particles.
Slashing damage?
These particles, they are well, the damage to electronics in particular, as while these particles are, you know, mostly harmless. I would say harmful. Sorry, that's reading between the lines. They're harmless to humans, but they can cause interference and electromagnetic or electronic distortion, similar to an EMP effect, if near any type of electronic. And it can also interfere with communication devices as well. And of course, the interference produced by both the engines and the particles only worsen as the reactor increases its output. As you know, when the reactor spools up, more particles are being processed and then dispensed once used.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah.
I haven't thought this hard about, you know, the sci-fi mechanics of a car in a while. It's the stuff I'm trying to come up with, though it's been used before from other shows and whatnot. I think the most similar system to this would be solar reactors from Gundam 00 in particular, would be the closest.
Mouse has officially had to upgrade to big brain.
You see, I used to be smooth brain on all the other streams, but you know, I am now big brain. I am wrinkle brain. It is so wrinkled, it's not even a raisin. It is positively just chock full of trenches. That is how wrinkled my brain is.
The brain officially hit that Sigma grind set.
For now. And then it'll proceed to, well, I say that. I immediately go back to smooth as steel. Whatever your smoothest idea of brain could be that's me when I try to explain how all this stuff connects to each other for 3D modeling. Because I have one specific way in my head that all this stuff goes together, and I'm trying to explain it, but I can't.
So
should have spec'd into speech.
But well, that's why I was saying. That's why I was offering to just boot up my tablet and just draw little circles around what specifically I'm talking about.
I just hear a knock on my door, and I wheel around, and Mouse is just like out there, and he's just like, "Move over, let me do this."
Yeah. See, that's the problem, because I'm so bad at explaining things. Sometimes that's what I have to do, is I have to be like, okay, let me do this so I can show you specifically. Because I have such a clear idea in my head, but I cannot, for the life of me, describe it.
Mouse, you got to start modeling.
I probably should. I could probably make some pretty decent things.
You definitely should, and you definitely would.
One project I've been working on recently that isn't related to modeling, but is related to distance. I've been trying to work and failing to get this to work is a HUD for accelerators.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's modding?
Because, yeah, it's a modding thing. Kenobi already gave me the assets for, well, technically he didn't give them to me, I just ripped them from his Blender files, but he gave me the base for it because he has the heat gauge, he has the 300-mile-an-hour gauge, he has the RPM gauge, and he has all the stuff here for me to make an actual HUD for
Listen,
the bottom
technically
right
he
corner.
didn't give it to me, but he didn't, like, come after me for stealing it, so that's basically implied consent.
Well, Kenobi gave me permission to use his models anyways.
It's always good to get permission.
Yeah, but still, like I said, I have the HUD, I have everything set, I just need to get this to work.
If you do, let me know, because that'd be pretty ballin'.
Like,
Okay,
we have the Nitronic HUD, but the Nitronic HUD, as much as I love it, is it's not Hot Wheels.
No, that's so true. It isn't Hot Wheels. That's so well said.
So I'm trying and failing to get this thing to work, and what's not helping is that Unity is being a bitch.
That's constant.
Yes, Unity does that. Okay, so Omega, I am noticing something here. Okay, no, the part of the internal mag pad is missing.
The center one?
Yeah, there's a chunk missing out of it.
Oh, which one is that?
The outer ring for the magnet.
So would that like cut into half of like the orange ring?
The orange ring is recessed into the actual ring itself. So the orange ring is about the right size, but right now as it stands, the orange ring has nothing containing it, meaning the magnetism is going to go out of control.
It's
Gonna kill all of us. It's gonna make a black hole.
Isn't that this right
It's
here?
gonna do the funny Roadbuster thing.
So that's the mag lip. That's like the sleeve that everything gets inserted into.
Oh, so you're talking about the space in between the center and then the outer.
Yeah, there should be no space.
Oh, easy.
So just
Easy
bring it up
peasy.
from the sleeve, pretty much, and then
Ta-da.
I guess cut down the orange a little bit. Because the orange should only be poking down from the bottom.
What do you mean by that?
Okay, I'm gonna have to refer back to the schematic sheet. Okay, so you know how I'm saying everything has a layer and it's on like a height map, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to get across when it comes to the effect, because a lot of this stuff is just squared off tubes at different heights.
So I'm supposed to move the orange up, basically.
Up into the car. It's not supposed to be flush with the mag pads. They're supposed to be contained inside the mag pads that are like a cage, if that makes sense.
So kind of like that.
Yeah, they're recessed.
Like that.
Kind of, yeah. Here, hold on. I'm gonna zoom in on the specific part I'm talking about here. I'm gonna take a screenshot, send it over to Discord.
Okay.
That should help describe what I'm trying to describe, maybe, possibly. Probably not, because I suck at describing. Oh, I messed that up. Okay. All right, here we go. I got it done.
Making villager noises.
So this is an X-ray of the mag pad from the side view. So looking at it, we have so it's going from the front to the right-hand side, the middle. So this is how the layer system works. We have the mag ring, so that is the darkest gray color. Then it staircases up into the actual like cage, the mag pad, which then is just a valley which the orange sits in, and then it's encased on both sides.
I think I got it. I think this looks right. Actually, hold on. There's a thing that I can do where I can actually show you a cross section of this.
Yeah, this is a cross section of the entire setup of the system. So it'll look the same on the rear and back. The wires are the only difference.
So yeah, there we go. It's well, there's no internal topology, so it's not quite a...
Yeah, we don't need to do the internal top. This is just, I drew it this way so you can see a full idea of what they look like. That's what the other bottom two diagrams are the visual only.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
So-
if Kenobi wants to do if Kenobi wants to do the interior, he can, like, by all means.
If you see the there's a transparent line that goes through the diagram I sent you just now.
Yeah.
That is the bottom of the car. That is what that transparent line represents.
Right.
So it's not going to be accurate because the bottom of the car isn't flat anymore, but that's just to give you an idea about how much of the system is poking out.
Got it.
So
Okay.
how far it's in right now is pretty close.
Cool. All right. Good enough for science. And then...
Yeah, and then that silver line there that links the mag pads and the reactor is the wire on the diagram. It's a little hard to see because it's it's a two-dimensional image. I almost call it a one-dimensional image. That's my personality. The wire is as flat as it can be.
Right. Yeah.
So you've already got the wires lined up properly. They just need to kind of be recessed up into the car so they're not hanging down as much. And we can have it merged through the car. They don't need to be exposed the whole way down if that becomes an issue.
All right. So I'm gonna get front of this right here, and then this right here.
I feel like I made this system too complicated.
Nah, I'm getting it. Slowly but surely.
I'm not trying to insult you in any means. You're doing great. I feel like I made it so complicated that I can't explain it.
It's all aesthetics.
It is
frankly.
aesthetics in the end of the day. None of this has function. It just it acts as just fun lore stuff for the car, more or less.
Yes, indeed. So true. Yep, and I'd say that ought to do it.
There we go. That's a good height for that. Approximately. Like I said, the car's not flat, so it's gonna be a bit wonky. So that's fine. Just has to be flat enough with the car.
All right, that is the underside now. Currently, oop, hold on. That'll do it. No. There we go. That's a good, detailed body mesh. Good amount of geometry there.
Geometry is what it's all about, my man.
Oh shit, Dashy's here. Damn. Nerd.
Oh, hi there, Dashy.
Been roasted!
Howdy.
It's been a while since you've been on here, hasn't it? How you doing, man?
He just dropped by to call me. He's gone. He's already long gone.
Ah, damn.
It was a
Oh,
drive-by
that's what you
nerding.
You come in, drop the nerd bomb, and leave. That's how you be cool.
The only way to truly do things.
Yes, indeed. The only way to truly do things. Oh, if you
But
don't
of
do
course.
them that way, then you're doing them wrong. Are you doing them wrong?
But of course not.
I don't know.
But of course.
Opus, that is heresy of the highest degree.
Heresy!
Oh, I can go higher than that.
How high of heresy are we talking?
Peak heresy.
Peak heresy?
What is this nonsense?
My God! This man is insane! Quickly, he needs to be stopped at all costs!
Insane like a fox.
Aren't foxes supposed to be cool, calm, and collected?
Nah, they can be pretty crazy sometimes.
Have you ever seen a fox, dude?
I mean,
Like
have you
IRL?
seen them?
I have foxes out where I live.
You ever heard
They
a fox,
don't do crazy
bro?
stuff. Fox in a what?
Okay, Dashy. Okay, Dashy. Gone but never forgotten.
Gone but not forgotten, man. Yeah, I don't know why he left. Be a shame. That's... If only he could have stuck around.
Yeah, no, it's honestly, he's been gone so long, I kind of forget who we're talking about.
Hey, who are we talking about?
We were talking about someone? I thought we were talking about a car.
Car? What are those?
Right. Well, I'll see. I'll get on my hoverboard.
I'm sorry, what were we talking about?
What is
Talking? What's talking?
existence?
Damn. Mouse,
What is-
Mouse
what is
cranked it
life?
up a notch. What's talking? Mouse, what is existence?
It's like, what if it's not real? What if it's all a conspiracy? What if we're living in like a simulated world, carrying out our lives just how somebody wants us to, not how we want to?
What if nothing's ever been real?
Yeah.
No, you're not being ghost.
It's never been real. None of it. I've uncovered it. The secrets. They've been found. I found the secrets to life. Oh no, this information. I need to keep it secret.
It's too
Need to keep it
powerful.
safe. They're coming.
Is it
No.
secret? Is it safe?
No, they're coming. I can hear them.
It's a
Please,
secret of the highest degree.
please, let them know I found it. Send them the coordinates. They're here. They're here.
Send them the coordinates, Freeman!
No!
Oh my god, Mouse. Okay, it's just chaos now. It's just chaos.
Fuck!
Alright, that bit's over.
Got me, alright.
Oh god. Oh God's above. That was funny.
That was pretty fucking good. Anyway.
I was building up all for that. All for that. It was worth it. Okay, let's give myself a round of applause, right? I did it. Good job, Mouse. Good job. Good job, Mouse.
Someone just needs to clip this. Like, someone needs to clip this stream. This has been so fun.
I might do it myself.
This stream's been nothing but chaos. Oh my god.
It has indeed.
I'm like really good at conducting chaos anymore. Anyway,
Well,
what
it's
you been up to lately, Dashi? Haven't heard from or about you in a while.
Yeah, let's hear from Dashy after we just traumatized him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like,
Yeah,
come on.
I'm curious too. I haven't seen you since the good old days.
Come on.
Like with this, like way back in, I don't know, 2018, 2019. I want to say 2019 because that's when I first joined distance tournaments.
Yeah, I faintly remember that. Were you part of the pineapple cult?
No, I joined one time, but like.
No, I'm talking to Dashy about that. Was he a part of the pineapple
You think
cult?
we're talking to you, DK?
Yeah,
I'm sad
DK, you
now.
think we're talking to you?
Shut up, DK.
Oh.
Oh, come on, man. You at least got to tell him to shut it instead. That's not polite.
Shut. Shut.
Shut. That's it. Just shut.
SFM junk.
DK while we're being mean to him.
Why you bullying me?
Oh god.
Hey, you bully. You no bully.
Well, you bullied me. SFM junk. That's cool.
What kind of SFM junk are you working on? If I may
all
ask,
I
is it
know-
a secret?
My only knowledge about SFM is that SFM is a hellscape that I do not ever want to touch again.
Yeah, it can be a bit of a pain to learn.
Well, no, my limited familiarity with SFM just comes from Lazy Purple because, in his words, SFM is a little demon in his computer.
Oh, it's a little gremlin, you say? His name's Bob. He's a nice guy.
You named your demon? Okay.
Oh yeah.
We've got Jeff,
yeah,
we got
the
Larry,
first.
we got
Oh my
Bob.
god. The first tournament there was a cluster. Shit, I should go back and watch that. And make
Oh, I
fun of
should
my.
too.
For one of these streams, we should just go back and like fucking like point and laugh.
Just laugh at the old stuff.
Yeah. Just
Honestly-
like, look at this moron. What's he doing?
No,
I
we
remember-
really should. Like even like pre-tournament streams, like those old like weekend races you used to host. We gotta find the pineapple cult one. We gotta do that one. That one was great.
I remember back when I remember was it Falcon who was commentating with you?
Yeah, he was. He went so poorly.
Wait, you co-commentated with Vulcan?
Yes.
Really? I never knew that.
Well,
Maybe
several times.
an odd memory in my mind just got spiked. When was this? Was this like early
this was-
2019?
I think this was in 2018. I want to say, but like this was before I joined the tournaments officially, and I had enough money to actually join the tournaments. But I vaguely remember Vulcan commentating with Opus on some of the tournaments.
You know, I vaguely remember. I know he had some people co-commentating with him because they were doing rule checking and whatnot and
Yeah,
scorekeeping.
I
But
know Pines-
I didn't remember it being him.
I know Pines and Kenobi co-commentate whenever you do Joy of Level, I think.
Yeah. I know those two do.
Somebody is gonna need to fish out like the very first tournament because there's been too many.
Yeah, you'll have to like. Is it even like in the YouTube Twitch? Well, not Twitch. YouTube. Is it in the YouTube archives, like in the VODs, or is it just like?
It's gone.
Really? Was it all
could've-
on Twitch?
It could have just been on Twitch because Twitch deletes its videos after about a month because Twitch bots.
Yeah.
So honestly, it might like the very first tournament might just be lost to time.
Oh shit! 5 years ago. Yeah, this was back when. This was. Oh my god! Yeah.
Damn, 5
This-
years of tournaments.
5 years. Yeah, this is back 5 years ago.
I feel old.
You're not the only one, boss.
And like I said, I'm gonna be an old man in a couple years. You know, you hit 16, life goes downhill. You hit 18, goes downhill even further. You hit 21, well, you can start
just
drinking,
keeps
but you probably
spiraling.
were already doing that from 16 anyway, so it's not much
You,
different.
you hit 21 and it just starts spiraling out of control.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
time lock alias.
Yeah. He was going by time lock, like for the
Oh,
longest.
he was time lock.
Was indeed,
That-
he was.
I'm now inside on that joke now. I get it from the super secret chat. I got it now. Yep. That makes sense. I remember a conversation that they had on the secret chat, Omega. If you remember, about 2 months ago, they were making that joke about time lock in the folder names.
No, I don't remember. Don't recall.
Really?
Sorry.
You're part of the secret chat.
What?
You know, the secret chat of the secret of the funny
The super
film.
secret. This, yeah.
Oh, right. I remember that.
Secret. Secret.
Okay, so.
Secret.
So I gotta make this 2048 and alpha and blank.
So what are we doing here?
We're baking the texture.
Bake. Oh, we're putting the car in an
We're
oven.
baking it again.
So
We're baking it again.
Emit. We're baking emit. Selected to active.
Didn't we already go through this process with cross out?
Shh.
Yeah,
It'll
that
work
was
this
for
time.
textures.
It'll
We were
wait-
working
it'll
with
work this
multiple
time.
layers. Okay, so I guess now would be, since we're doing this work, I guess now would be a good time for me to ask, because the question I had with how we can handle, like, I guess, color animation for distance. Obviously, we can't do, like, rotating chroma cast colors on here. But how
That
about,
would be
like,
cool
just
as hell, though.
it would be. But how about, like, a basic color shift? Just like, oh, you start boosting, this color turns to this color. Is that feasible?
Potentially.
Because one idea that I've had, bonking around in the empty skull that is my coconut, the blue reactor lights on the bottom, I would love it if they could
Empty
go
skull
from
that is
blue-
my coconut.
Yes, the empty coconut that is my skull. You heard me right. The empty skull that is my coconut. I drink from skulls as coconuts. That's what I do on tropical islands. I'm a mouse after all. The blue lights from the reactor, I would love it if it could go from blue to red, as in like fade, whenever the boost is activated to act as a coolio little, oh look, the reactor's going into overdrive because you're going so fast.
Ooh.
That would be cool.
The question there then becomes, how are you gonna see it?
You see it in your mind. Well, I guess if you're grip flying, you could see it just fine.
Ew, grip flying.
I've been getting better at it, trying at least.
Yeah, I mean I have to, but you know me. I like running these tournaments casually.
You see, Dashi, bowling ball refers to being dense. You see, I'm so dense that the inside of my head is now hollow. So I can't pick up on anything.
Mouse is dense enough to cause a singularity. That's what it is.
Yeah, the only thing denser than me is a black hole. So I used that joke last time, so unoriginal, haha, funny. But yes, I did it. I'm original, guys. Laugh.
Mouse is so goddamn original, you guys. Holy shit.
Peak comedy.
Peak comedy. I don't know. I could just start spamming the
Comedy.
soundboard. That's true peak comedy.
Ooh, that is.
I don't know. I'm gonna start running out of things. I could have a fake fight with my soundboard. That's not the right button.
Mistypes happen all the time. Misclicks happen all the time.
I
Ow!
punched it a couple
Ow!
times. Yeah,
Stop
take
hitting
that,
me,
DK.
Mouse.
Take that. I got a squeaky hammer for you too. I like my squeaky hammer. Don't take it away from me.
Why would I take it away from you?
Because I hit you. I'm gonna hit people with it and it goes squeaky.
Squeak, squeak, like the mouse you are.
That just sounds like a squeaky toy now.
Is it not though?
It's supposed to be a squeaky hammer.
If you smoke
Well,
weed in the middle of the ocean, are you considered smoking seaweed? I don't know, Dashy. I don't know. It's weed.
If you get it from the sea though, then yes. Otherwise, no. Otherwise, it's not seaweed.
Well, the problem with seaweed is you gotta dry it out first. That's a problem.
Technically, any kind of weed at the sea is just seaweed. Isn't that technically what it
Weed.
is, though?
It's like,
Weed.
Oh, like, when you think about it, it's like... Weed is what we call the grass in the sea. So, like, if we smoke it, it's seaweed, right?
Snoop Dogg intensifies.
pretty much.
Okay, is it doing it? Is it doing it?
Is it doing what? It looks like
The
we
stream
made a
might-
Candy Crush car.
The
Look
stream
at that.
might be cutting out here in a bit because I'm kind of using some CPUs.
I mean, we're still here.
So
still
far,
around.
so far.
But you're smoking... But then you're just smoking seaweed from the sea, in the middle of the sea, on the sea, while you're being carried by the waves, my man.
Damn,
It's
bro,
self-explanatory.
bro. I
Man,
can't,
I think
bro.
you know what I'm talking, right? Like, the weed in the sea is seaweed, but you're smoking weed that you got from land, but it's in the sea, so now it's seaweed.
Oh, yo, I got it. You guys, I got it.
Did you get it?
I got
Did
it.
you
It's
bake,
not
did you
showing
bake
up on
the weed
stream yet.
texture?
A
It's
baked
not
the
showing
weed
up on stream
texture.
yet.
You baked the weed
It's right
texture.
here. It's in the corner. Brrr.
Oh, I see it.
Ah, yes. Nice.
It looks like someone rainbow barfed on a Tron sticker sheet.
In the words of Joe.
I love it.
Ah.
To be fair, this could be considered a Tron car.
Yeah, it could be a Tron car.
You just have to turn it more cybernetic.
And also, if you
Racing
die
in
in
the
the game, you die
cyber
for real.
realm.
All right, y'all,
If you die in the tournaments, you die for real.
y'all, I got to go.
Aw, shame.
Yeah,
Opus needs to go. His planet needs him.
We're getting somewhere, you guys. Whoa, no more.
I must
We're getting
go. My
somewhere.
planet needs me. We've gotten somewhere.
You could probably find
Yeah,
that out,
we
Dashi.
are
Actually,
indeed. I feel like we made a decent amount of progress on this bar.
Oh yeah, despite all the
I
chaos.
baked something. Like
Yes, you
I
did. You
got
baked
it.
cake.
It
You baked
worked.
car.
You did the funny.
I did indeed
Funny.
do the funny. Anyways, thanks
Yeah,
for
we've
stopping by, y'all, and tournament next Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday. Oh boy.
Oh yeah,
It is next Saturday.
it is next Saturday.
it's time to hit the gritty.
Hit the gritty.
All right.